Hi
Hello,
guys,
people.
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and Attack on Titan is back with one episode
Yeah.
per week.
Now we have to be like the rest of you. Before, if the ending was like really critical,
We were like,
we
fuck
could have
it.
watched the
We
next
were like,
one. Like
we
we
were
had
like,
to
fuck
rearrange
it.
our whole
Exactly.
schedule, but like we could have watched.
Yeah.
And now there's no option. So, how do we even start this? What?
Let's start with we didn't rewatch the entire show as we planned.
Look.
You have to understand we have also our life.
Yeah.
And like sometimes it's even hard
we have...
to manage to film.
Yeah.
And to keep up with the schedule, to edit all of it and stuff like that. So like
I started it. Like I'm like somewhere mid season 1, I want to say. Yeah, mid season 1, I want to say.
Like I honestly plan to rewatch all 4 seasons.
Yeah, me too. And it just wasn't realistic.
Yeah.
Like I'm also in the middle of moving, so like it's not happening.
And just because like I didn't, I knew I mean even if I start, I knew that I'm not gonna have time to even finish season 1, let alone something more. So like that's why I never started, honestly.
I mean, I'm gonna just continue watching it like while we watch this, because it's gonna be it's gonna last for 12 weeks, right?
It's gonna
last for 12 weeks. It's 12 episodes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
12 episodes.
Yeah, right.
I need someone to tell me what then. Like after the 12 episodes, what then? Like,
well,
like there's still not been a confirmation what is happening afterward. Like, is the 12 episodes it? Is there a movie? Is there something more?
I remember somebody said it can be like they have in manga. If I remember correctly, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I don't remember anything.
No, I'm saying it to them. There is enough story like in manga for 12 to 14 episodes. So either it's ending because like, you know.
But what if it was ending? Wouldn't we know that it's ending? Wouldn't they say last season? That's it. 12 episodes.
It's not said like.
Well, because no one knows.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm just like, what's happening? I think. I don't know. Someone tell me.
Yeah. I remember somebody sent us first chapter of manga, like first one.
Oh
like
my god,
first episode, and they were like, please read it and stuff like that. And I woke up for some reason really early, like 7 a.m. and I saw that comment, and somebody even sent us like the entire chapter of manga, and I entered it and I read the entire thing. I don't remember any single thing because I was half asleep, but I read the entire thing.
Yeah, no, people have sent us that because they say there's something more than what was in the opening. They show something more, and I'm like, I am actively not reading it.
Honestly, I want to
because
read it.
I was like, I want to, but at the same time, like, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if I want to like find things out by reading them.
I think it's just maybe some sentence or something like that can
push you towards some theory.
Well, or confirm some theory and stuff like that.
I have rewatched the first episode now like 3 times, I think, at this point. Like the first scene is very strange. Like when we first watched it, I didn't think anything of it.
I think that the dream is different. Just like specifically that beginning.
Yeah,
and I'm confused how the fuck did it? Like I read it and don't remember.
I'm not
anything.
Confused. I would literally tell you that you would not remember anything if you read it when you're half asleep. I mean the first episode of the first season opens up with Eren having the dream. And the dream is the things that we have seen. Like there was shots from season 2 that like I remember. So like clearly that boy is dreaming of the future, basically. Which is confusing still because you don't have the Titan in you. Like at that point he had nothing. Yeah. But at the same time, Eren Kruger like knew about Mikasa and Armin. So like time is really just like whatever, and it's like set in stone, and so like it was always, let's say, meant for Eren. So like maybe even when he doesn't have the Titan, he can still like dream about the future or something. So like he clearly has seen things and we don't know that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there was like points in the show where he has seen things that like, I mean, he did say I woke up from a dream when we were remembering in 320.
Exactly.
I think. But like that was, I think, the dream was what we have seen. But like I don't know if there was something more, you know what I mean? He could have seen something more that we don't know. I mean, honestly, he needs to have, because we are going to the extremes right now with the decisions that we're making. And so like I feel like he has to know something that we don't know, that so that he would think that this is the right course of action. I watched like the first half of the season 1. I didn't take into account how hard it was going to be to rewatch it. Like, I was like, when I was thinking about it, I was like, it's going to be such a quick watch. I didn't take into account the fucking emotional toll it's going to take on me. Like, I was watching episode 1. I like had to pause numerous times because I was getting overly emotional. And every time, like when Eren pulled Armin out from the Titan, I can't, like those scenes. I was
Just because
rewatching
they
that
are
and I can't do it.
children.
They were children.
They
Like,
were
you show me
literally
baby Eren smiling. What do I do with that? What do I do with that?
Kids.
Yeah.
With dreams and hopes. And you watch all those dreams and hopes like get crushed. And now he's going to do another genocide to kill so many people. God knows how many. And like, how are you supposed to feel when you see him being just like a kid who dreams about going to the sea?
About
honestly.
freedom.
Yeah.
It was sort of ingrained into him now that like you think about it, because he did get the attack Titan is he fights for freedom. So like it was really ingrained into him. He was kind of born different, because we always said this when he killed the people from Mikasa. That's not normal. It's not normal for a child to go and be able to do that. It's just not normal. And he went and did it. So like it makes sense that like there was always something different about him, because he was always meant to inherit the Titan, I think. I've also just been watching Rainer, Bert, and Annie the entire time. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe what's happening here.
I cannot believe when I remember how that's the most ridiculous part to me, how we always thought that the colossal Titan is gonna be the
leader. Oh my god,
the leader of them
he was like so huge, so I was like, that's like the big dog, like that's the main one.
That's a baby that we met in like episode,
and that's like a 15-year-old. That's like a 15-year-old who does not want to do this.
Who is also a fucking child.
Again, I just don't know how the Titan of Destruction gets passed on to these boys.
To literally
just like the best boys. How does it get passed on to them?
Biggest sweethearts.
But also, like...
My boy Armin has a colossal fucking Titan.
But again, would you trust anyone else with it? Like, this is traumatic for Armin. Like, poor boy Armin. But like, the colossal Titan is the definition of having the nukes, basically. And if I have to put the nukes in someone's hands, I'm fucking putting it in Armin's hands. I'm not letting anyone else touch it. Like, it's too much of a dangerous weapon.
I don't care about the world. I want my kids out of. I don't want my kids in this situation.
Look,
I don't want colossal Titans in Armin. I don't want that responsibility and that burden on him. I don't fucking care if that Titan can destroy the entire world. Let's just save Armin. That's it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't fucking care.
I mean, where we left off this season, I mean, of course we left off on a cliffhanger, because how couldn't we?
Yeah.
And of course it's gonna be the battle between Rainer and Eren.
Oh
I know we're saying Rainer's name wrong. Like, I'm aware that we're saying Rainer's name wrong, but like we're too far deep into it. I can't start saying Rainer. I can't.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I can't. I know. I can hear what they say. Like, they say Rainer, and I can't say it.
It's better than Bernard.
Look, what do you mean? Bernard is a great name.
Yeah, but like it's so far off. This one at least has like we only changed one letter.
It's the showdown between Eren and Rainer, and I mean, of course, I feel like every season has it, and every time it pains me to see it, because I mean, they are two of my favorite characters. I feel like they're very similar in a way, two sides of the same coin. So like seeing them go head to head, I'm not ready for it. Like, I never was. I was so happy when that battle was cut short in season 4, when it was like, it lasted a minute.
It was literally
I was so happy. And I still am of the belief that Eren at that point chose not to continue fighting against him, because he did say to Mikasa, when Mikasa like came there for him, he was like let's retreat because I can't fight now or something. But like, Rainer was down. Like, if he wanted to take Rainer, like the Titan, and eat him and whatever, I think he could have, but he didn't. At least that's what happened in my mind. We'll see what happens now, because Rainer has a lot of motivation now. I think he has to save the kids. He has to save his guys who have come now here, and so I think it's gonna be a much harsher fight now, because at that point, the last fight that they were starting, Rainer was he just wanted to give up. Like, he did not want to do any of this, and he was basically forced by hearing screams of Gabby and Falco.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, yeah, he basically wanted to die at that point. There were numerous times when he wanted to die.
I can't talk about
that. You're the one was who motivated him to continue going and to keep fighting, you know?
Yeah.
And that's his biggest and probably only motivation.
I think this is then gonna be, the battle is gonna be tough now.
I can't believe where we're continuing, because right now I remember, not right now, but I remembered what exactly happened in the last episode, and honestly I'm shocked because somehow I forgot that we are in the middle of the season, not the beginning of the season, and that this is gonna start fast.
Yeah,
they're gonna start fighting immediately. Peak is there as well, with Giller. Peak is
I love Peak.
Right? In that last episode, Peak jumped on my list of characters that I like.
Just because it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple, and I would maybe be at the same mindset as her, because she's basically everyone is horrible. But I fight for the people I care about and the people who fight alongside me, and that's all. I'm not saying these are monsters, these are not. Yeah. She's just I like that mindset.
And I loved it because before that we didn't know anything basically about her, and in that last episode we found out that she's not blindly following anyone.
Well, she went to this because she wanted to help her father who was sick. Like Rainer, for example, he had this idea and wanted to become part of the honorable Marleys because of his childhood and everything.
Like Gabby, and she doesn't have that. She
never has that. She I think had a clear image of it. And
even
just
if
chose
she
to go
did
into it because...
in the beginning, she quickly realized that that's not how things work, and that their Marleys are not in the right here, and she just has to save her people, and that's it. Yeah, that's basically it for her, and honestly, I love that.
Yeah, I love that, and I respect that a lot.
Exactly.
So I really like her. And the rest of our guys, I mean, they have been kind of in prison because of, Flock and everyone else that's keeping them there. And they now know about the euthanization plan of Eren and Zeke. But, let's be real, that's not Eren's plan.
And Armin laughed hysterically.
I also think it's just very sad to hear their plan. I think their plan is very sad.
That's what I think.
Just to think that it will be better for you all to die off. I just think it's so sad to hear that.
I mean, that plan is not gonna happen.
Euthanization plan? That's definitely not happening.
Poor Zeke.
Oh, I feel so bad about that.
That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Is I'm excited to see where Zeke is. We know what happened with him and Levi in the episode before the last one.
Did you say we know or we don't? Because we don't.
Know. Well, I mean, we saw what happened.
Yes, but the explosion we have no idea where Levi is.
Yeah, we don't. But we know what happened basically.
And Zeke is in the stomach of the Titan. Yeah.
Well, exactly. No.
Yes, but that is a huge question mark. What the fuck is that?
Honestly, that's what I want to say. Poor Zeke. Here he finally met his brother. He has a brother who suffered basically completely opposite but similar things as he did. He blames his father for that, and now he has a brother who he made a deal with to together save the world, and now his brother is not gonna do what he promised to do, because that was never his plan, let's say,
Yeah.
So
that's
poor Zeke, in my opinion.
And I mean, honestly, Eren got the better version of Grisha. Eren got a much better version of Grisha. I mean, Grisha never pushed him to have to become anything.
And Grisha was a father to Eren. Grisha wasn't father.
He was not a father to Zeke at all. And so I think that's gonna be, honestly, it's gonna be very sad to watch it. But there is no way Eren's plan is euthanization. I still fully on board of Eren's plan just being, and now I have fucking evidence for that. Eren's plan being that I think he's gonna be the enemy and then forcing his friends to stop him. I feel like I've just been saying that sentence for 20 episodes. Yeah. I get so tired of it, but I don't know new people are here, so when I was watching season 1, I just showed Milena that scene. There was a scene in episode, I think it was 11 now or something. He was talking to Pixies. Pixies said even before Titans there were wars and people were killing each other over race and ideology and everything. He said something on the lines of, I'm gonna butcher it, but look it up. Something along the lines of if a common threat were to appear, wouldn't people then unite?
Common threat? No, I think big huge threat.
Yeah, big threat. Yeah, I mean, something along those lines.
People would unite.
Eren said basically, that's silly.
That's silly. That would not unite people. Something like that.
And then Pixies laughed, and he was even if we were brought to something if we were brought to extinction or whatever by that threat, people would still have to unite and learn to work together.
I mean,
so I just feel that's saying that Eren is gonna, because I find it very funny that Eren said that's silly, and he is like doing it, and like Pixi's laughed when he said that's silly. I just feel like the show put it there.
Pixi's basically confirmed, like at that point they were talking about a huge threat being just like Titans, and now people inside of inside the walls are basically not together, and they have to unite to fight against that horrible threat. But like that cannot also mean for Eren to be that like horrible and huge threat who is gonna destroy the world. And
I mean,
like
that's the whole point with the rewatch. Like the things that were saying that we thought were they mean it for, and they didn't mean it for like something else. Like now watching it, you would have to think like, oh, did he mean it on like the larger scale? Is this what we're doing now? And so like when I watched it, I gasped when I saw that, because that to me was like sort of confirmation that we're doing that, and that even if Eren does all this and becomes a threat and forces his friends to stop him, let's say, a personal opinion, I think it's a losing battle, because humans are just humans. Eventually, it's gonna go bad again.
Yeah, in my opinion, honestly, the same, because the only thing that, in my opinion, Eren can actually maybe achieve at that point is that humans stop fighting each other
for that moment.
For a moment of time. Like, if he starts and kills so many people that both Marleys and Paradise people, Eldians, feel threat and feel exhausted of people dying around them and all of that, they're gonna maybe be like, okay, yeah, we have to, I don't want to fight, we don't want to lose everybody, we don't want to all die.
I mean,
let's stop for a
they
second.
did say that. I think Maggot said, like, Maggot or whatever, he did say, like, because the people in Marley don't feel it on their skin. Like, none of their people are dying. Like, they have an army of Eldians who are dying. So, like, if the Marleys felt it on their skin, wouldn't they be more inclined to, like, find some peaceful solution?
Exactly.
And I feel like that's also a
that's
thing,
what's gonna happen. But honestly, I completely positive that, like, that's not gonna achieve anything, and that humans are humans, and maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but like in a few years,
I just feel like, honestly, I just feel like Eren is like, I can save Armin and Mikasa. And the future generations, I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's just like, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fend for yourselves.
I can save Armin and Mikasa. I'm gonna kill like 7 million people in the meantime.
Yeah. But like,
Sure.
But when we say save Armin and Mikasa, this is my big question now. How do we save Armin? How do we save Armin? Because if we think that euthanization is possible. Like, if he could change the anatomy of Eldians, couldn't we somehow change it so that they could not transform into Titans? So that they could not be a threat like that? So that Armin would not die? That's my main concern now.
Yeah.
How do we save Armin so that... And Raynor, and like Peak and everyone else, like, they all deserve to live. But like, I need to know that. Like, I kind of wish that we would be able to do that. I don't know if it's possible. Like, I don't. Maybe Eren knows more than we do. Maybe it is possible.
I didn't think it was possible to stop people from being able to reproduce.
I didn't think that was a possibility.
They can just throw stuff at us.
Yeah.
Like I definitely do believe still that like when Eren, let's say, dies, we're gonna have to have Armin. I mean, that's basically what also like saving Mikasa and Armin means. We're gonna have to have Armin who is gonna be able to negotiate with Marlians and be like, we don't want to kill all of us, like we don't want to all die, let's find any solution to continue living.
Yeah,
that's the thing, because I'm scared how many people Eren is gonna kill, because if he doesn't kill like enough people for Malians to really be like, even if you don't have Titans, we're not gonna attack you, because like if Eren kills basically Titans, our guys have nothing. They don't have nearly as
I get it, but like technically, then why would you attack our guys? Like if let's say if Eren can change the anatomy of them and they can't turn into Titans, let's say all of them, why would Marleys then attack them? Like, they wouldn't attack them for be a threat.
Yeah, because they don't then why does Eren even is killing people?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're gonna continue killing because we're the Paradise Eldians are monsters.
Yeah.
And they did all of them, and they attack because they can.
Yeah.
So, like, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. I think they have to feel it on their skin of so many fucking people dying, so that they would be like, I don't want to continue this.
I think it's gonna be very tough watching Eren especially, just because like now that I've watched season 1, God, I can't. Like Eren is I feel like my favorite character ever. Maybe Eren breaks my fucking heart because I think he is such a tragedy, and I feel so sad that he has had to become this. I think where we're coming to at the show, I don't know if it's gonna be like the end of the show or like somewhere before the end of the show, maybe a bit before. It's gonna be the rumbling. I mean, the rumbling has been coming for like fucking ages.
I think that the rumbling is gonna be like the last battle. So like
yeah, me too. But like the last few episodes, I guess. And I feel like the rumbling is gonna be the thing that maybe that's the thing that kills a lot of Marleys to the point where they're like, please stop.
Yeah.
But like, how do you stop? Like, Eren controls the Titans, right?
But if
so like if you kill him, then the Titans stop being controlled. But like, do they just disappear?
I don't know
how that power works, but that's where I think the direction of I think that's where we're headed. I think that we can watch now.
Yeah.
We have been talking for half an hour. So, first, the show airs late at night. I mean, like 9 or 10 p.m. for us on Sunday night. And so today is Monday morning, and that's where we're gonna usually watch it. Like maybe sometimes we don't make it on Mondays, but we'll let you know. But that's when we're gonna usually watch it. Now, about the opening. We have just been getting... I don't know how many messages. I don't know how many DMs. I don't know how many tweets. I don't know. I can't keep up about people saying whether to watch or not to watch the opening.
Well, people who send us messages, it's usually been like, don't watch the openings. It's mostly been that. Like, just to inform you, to prepare you, please don't watch the openings. There are a few scenes that like can be spoilery. Yeah. No, there are spoilers. Basically, they said there are spoilers in intro.
Yeah.
So we decided to do a poll. Honestly, we didn't plan on watching it because of so many comments, you know.
Yeah.
But we were like, let's do
like check
poll and see, and surprising.
Well, look,
surprise!
It was neck and neck. Like when I went to bed last night, it was like 400 for watching and 400 for not watching. And where we're at now is there's 1,155 votes, 545 says not to watch, and 610 says to watch. So, look, let's let democracy win. We're making half the people angry. We can't help it. Just like half are gonna be angry. But the thing is, I think what people are saying is like the spoiler here. It's gonna be like the rumbling, which, I mean, there's no part of us that doesn't think the rumbling is happening. It's a thing that we expect. And also, I have just read a lot of comments from the people that have been with us for the entirety of Attack on Titan, who have watched us, who were like, I think it's fine to watch it.
Yeah.
So because they think it's gonna be that we expected, I guess. And so like it's not gonna be necessarily a spoiler. And it's gonna be just daunting for us to not be able for like 2 months or something to watch it. We're gonna watch it. We're not gonna pause on it. We're not gonna think too much of it. Yeah. We're not just gonna be like,
But I'm honestly very excited to see new
I
intro,
want to see it. I want to see it because especially it's the last season. So like I want to go through it because...
And the last one was... we loved the last one.
Oh god, there was such a funny comment when the polls were like half and half, like exactly in the middle. And someone was like, oh, well, it's 50-50. So one watches and the one doesn't. Imagine. Anyways, I am terrified. We have been talking for so long, I didn't realize I have to play it now. And I don't know how to do that now. Oof, this is gonna be rough. Oof, we're starting.
Oh, we're starting the scene.
Oh god, we're starting.
Okay, maybe
is it gonna be Levi or Zeke?
Maybe it's
You better not be looking at Levi like that.
But maybe she's gonna think that Levi died because she's gonna see... Oh. But he's not dead.
You're not dead?
Yeah, he's hurt. My baby boy is hurt. This one, there is a titan inside of this one. There is a...
let's go back to Levi. Let me see the chest moving up and down. I will fucking murder you, let me just tell you. What? He's not dead.
What? I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, good flock, good flock. I'm about to loving fucking flock. I'm about to defending flock. If you tell me Levi is alive, boy.
Don't care about Zeke. Right now, turn around and save Levi. What is happening?
I don't know.
What is Levi?
See,
Turn around.
this is a metaphor for Levi living.
Yeah, Zeke survived.
Can we put Levi in the belly?
Oh,
Maybe she lied that he's
yeah,
like
maybe,
dead.
Maybe,
okay.
maybe she lied.
We saw that. We saw that in one of the previous
Is
episodes.
that
I mean,
Ymir?
it's about the girl. Ymir? Like Ymir? Original Ymir?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We are in the
I mean, it is not.
coordinate?
It is not Historia.
No.
So he was in like the coordinates.
The pets? The pets?
Well, the coordinates, right?
Yeah, just keep moving forward.
My boy! Oh, did he take off the scarf? Oh, this is rumbling. Oh, fuck.
Ooh, Zeke and Lee. Oh,
And
Zeke and Eren.
Eren.
I fucking hate birds. I don't want to see birds in my life again.
Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, somebody said I put this. They have subtitles to the song.
Oh, we can look them up later.
Yeah.
What? What
Was that Annie?
Do you think it was?
Was that Annie? Was that Annie? Was that my girl? Oh, is this like the coordinate?
The song is called The Rumbling.
Was that the coordinate and Ymir like?
Well, I mean, it does look
Yeah.
like the coordinate.
Like the tree and like.
Oh my god, people looking.
Was that Annie? My girl Annie gonna wake up
Poor day.
if it's not. Oh! My children, my babies! This hurt. This hurts.
I got chills all judgment. I got chills all over.
What an intro.
You can't just start right away. You
Why
can't
don't I
just start
start?
right away.
I don't feel good.
I already
want
wanna stop.
Without the scarf, you should put it back on. I'm terrified. Oh, Gabby, my baby. Oh. True.
That is
That's
still true.
all
That
true.
still
That's
stands.
all true. Oh, they're here for you. They came for you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, I'm not ready for this.
Me
I
neither.
can watch this all.
But do you know what the problem is? These episodes are so short. It's gonna end before it started.
I know, I hate this.
Literally. Oh
God, you can just feel the history when they're looking at each other. Well, they can't. Zeke's not gonna. Yeah, I forgot. Zeke has TL. So they're just releasing
God.
those as soldiers, okay?
Yeah,
Because I
me
was
too.
fucking terrified for a second.
Well, I was fucking angry for a second.
Yeah, me too,
I would
me
like
too.
stop.
Oh, okay. Ah!
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Well, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I don't know why I care so much about them, but I.
奴らの持つ情報だけじゃこんな危険を冒す判断はできない。
Oh.
聞こえますか？巨人の体から出てきてください。室内に身を隠し、潜水の力で。
I don't think we're doing that, but I don't know.
このまま戦っても分が悪い。
What the fuck?
I don't know, I wanna cry.
What the fuck is happening?
I just look at him. I love you so much. You don't understand how much I love you. I can't do that.
恋がないな。お前なんだろう。マレゴンにこんなバカなことさせたのは。
My boys.
My boys, I hate that we're doing this right now.
兵を総動員しろ。
What happened?
ダミ
I love him.
貴様誰が敵地に乗り込めと命じた。
申し訳ありません。
ライダーの器具に従いここまで来たが、始祖の力を敵が行使する可能性は。
Yeah.
しかし始祖の力が彼らの切り札である。
Yeah, they can. They can.
こうして始祖の巨人と王家の血を引く巨人が揃った。ジークが王家の血を引く巨人ということか。
剣派の指導者が両親ならあるいは彼の始祖の力が使えない理由がジークの不在と関係があるのだ。エレンとジークを接触させてはなりません。
Yeah.
マーレを守る盾ではない。今我々の肩には世界の命運がかかっている。我々は決して始祖を殺し問題を先送りにはしない。今ここで始祖を食らい2000年の遺恨に終止符を打つ。
Oh yeah.
俺の町を蹂躙した者は。お前は一つ脅威にならない。もう観念しろ。
Oh boy, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
God, what a useful skill to have.
I was just waiting. Literally.
Yeah. Stop doing everything. Don't do that. What?
What was that?
Peek?
What was that?
Peek.
Was it big? Is it...
Oh, Peek is the only one who's not there. Yeah, Peek.
This is so horrible.
I don't, I can't.
This is so fucking horrible.
変水だ。よもや一番まともな砲手が最高指揮官になると。あれが落ちるところまで落ちたものだ。
Stop killing us.
I can't. The amount of death. Because you were born into this world.
Oh!
Oh, can we stop everything? Can we just like...
The thing, that's what I want.
戦の力は強力だが、すぐに力を使い果たす。この奇襲作戦、エリータイマーの犠牲の上にある。彼が命を落として伝えたいのに、我々には真の英雄ヒーロー。
Maybe you don't need a new hero, maybe you need a new villain, and that's Eren. A hero to save the world.
My boy, no!
Look, I agree. I fucking agree. Why
I
did you
wanna
have to
kill
say that?
myself.
Oh,
I
loves
wanna
of my
kill
life. All
myself.
of you. All of you are fucking loves of my life.
おにゃんこぽん
Shit is happening outside.
マーレ軍がそれをエレンが一人で相手にしている必死にあがいているいずれやられる始祖がマーレに奪われる手を貸してくれ
I don't. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do with this?
叫んじゃねえぞ何がみんなだてめえらの戦いだろうがお前は俺たちに優しくしておいてメラちゃんワインでパラディ島を乗っ取る計画だったんだろうがもう裏切られるのは飽きてたぜ俺は何ベルトルト何エレンもう飽きたんだよクソがなんで俺たちがエレンに加勢して子供を作れねえ体になんなきゃならねえんだよ
話を聞こうよ。
他の義勇兵と同じように本当だと思うぞ俺たちはイエレナから口止めされていた義勇兵にワインのことは言うなとこの島のみんなのために尽くしてきたそれはこの島に未来があると信じていたからやれたんだ子供は未来だ安楽死計画が実現してしまったら俺たちがやってきたことは何になるんだ
君はこう言った。ユミルの民を含め、人々は皆求められたから存在する。いろんな奴がいた方が面白いからだってね。君という人は、まるでジークの思想に反した姿勢を見せてきた。君はそういう奴だよ。さあ立って、おにゃんこぽん。
アルミエレンとジークに手を貸すということは安楽死計画を実現させる
I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
いや計画は阻止するんだ
Okay.
しかし二人を失ったら
That
この
is
島を
true.
世界から守ることはできない
じゃあどうしろって言うんだよ
少なくとも一度は地ならしの威力を世界に見せつけてやらないと
ああ死ならし
Look at the costume again. Look. You look.
戦はどうしたいのエレンを助けたいの
Oh, why'd you do that?
助けたい。でも、それはきっと、エレンが言ったように、私がアッカーマンだから。これは、自分の意志じゃない。
は
それは、エレンの考えた嘘だと思う。私が時々、頭痛を起こすことは本当。なんで嘘だと思うの？なんでって。エルディア人が子供を作れなくなることをエレンが望んでるって、みんな本気でそう思ったの？
確かに奴らしくないとは思ったがありえないことだとまでは
ありえないだろ。あのエレンだよ。
じゃあなんでジークやイエレナに逆らわないんだよ
逆らわなくていいからだよ。最終的に始祖の力をどう使うかはエレン次第だ。
Yeah.
エレンはイエレナに話を持ちかけられた時からそうするしかなかった。地ならしてこの島を守ることができる。パラディ島は今後50年は誰にも手出しされない。
Is he gonna?
I'm gonna kill myself.
He's
I
gonna-
know. Don't. It's not gonna. Oh, okay.
I hate.
I just need
I
everyone
hate
to stop. I just
everything.
need everyone to stop.
Let's all stop killing each other.
Look at this.
I mean, it basically did end there. Oh.
The flowers.
What does he has in his
Oh.
hands? Oh, is it like, what does he see his hands?
What?
Looked like a knife in his hands. Oh, maybe it is knife that he saved Mikasa with, and this is, oh, bird.
I don't want to talk about the implications of that. No, I love him so much. It literally lasted 5 minutes.
And it's gonna be like every
no
week
joke,
now.
it lasted 5 minutes. This is not okay. And this is just how we're gonna have to live.
It's gonna just continue like this. It's one thing to watch a show that, because like Attack on Titan, in my opinion, it has 15 minutes it's 15 minutes episode, honestly.
They feel so short.
It's not just like that they feel so short, they are, because like the intro is 2 minutes long, usually like a minute and a half, you know, and before intro you have like some introduction, you have the outro and stuff like that. It feels like it is shorter than most of the shows, like, and it's gonna be week to week now. I mean, with season 4, we honestly usually like.
Yeah, with season 4, we watched episode per episode just because it was too hard to watch. It was just too heavy.
Yeah, the only part when we wanted to watch more is like I think episode 5, 6, 7, 8, stuff like that. It was hard to watch more, but like it went pretty fast. Yeah, and those are my favorite episodes of the entire show, honestly. I think.
Which
so.
Ones?
Like 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of season 4.
Yeah,
I think those 4
run...
episodes are my favorite episode of the entire show. Like I put them together. Honestly, I don't know which one happened what. Yeah. Exactly. I know Eren turned in episode 5, and I know Sasha died in episode 8. But like the entire run of those 4 episodes has been my favorite so far.
That was so fucking good. Okay, this episode. I mean, a 10 out of 10. What a good opening of the season. I mean, we just started. They hit the ground running. Like there was no preparation for me here. Nothing
well,
like I mean I knew there wasn't gonna be any preparation.
Honestly, I
didn't
think about it. Honestly, I didn't think about it because like we're starting new season. Let's say usually like first episode prepare you for what's coming this season, but like this is the middle of the season. This is episode 17, so like there is no like beginning of something. It's just like continuation of the cliffhanger that happened in the last part of the season, and it just kept going, and it was, in my opinion, honestly horrible. Like I honestly think that because like the entire time I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna watch this entire season, because I think it's gonna be everything whatever every character does, it's gonna be horrible in my opinion. Because honestly, I don't root for anybody. Like I root for all of them to survive, and that's it. You know, like in this episode, I didn't root for Eren to destroy Reiner and take his Titan, and the other one I didn't root for that. But like when they were beating Eren, I didn't root for them to take.
They're beating Eren up. I'm like, Eren, fight back. Eren's beating them up. I'm like, Reiner, fight back.
The thing is, I'm not even fight back. I'm just walk from each other. That's it. Just please, just fucking stop.
Yeah, but like that's not an option. That's not an option. So like, you know,
that's what I want to happen. Yeah. So that's why I think it's gonna be so horrible in my opinion, because I grew to love all these characters, and like now they're against each other. Everybody is against everybody, and like
there's no situation where we win.
Yeah,
there's absolutely no situation where we win. I just think
exactly there is no situation where we win, especially because I think I have a pretty clear image what's gonna happen at the end.
Yeah, me too.
And nothing about that sounds nice. Like nothing.
Do we go like scene by scene basically?
No, let's start with the intro and outro. Like
that's
the beginning and the end of the episode.
For like I'm fighting the urge.
Honestly, I can't wait to watch the next episode so I can watch the intro, because the intro is so good.
Oh, it was so fucking good. Like technically, I feel like we could play it again. I'm not gonna I wouldn't pause it. But like, I feel like we could play it again. Just
honestly,
because...
I have an urge to pause scene by scene to see what's happening, because it was.
We're not gonna do that. I just want to play it again.
Honestly,
I don't think I have seen anything that's like that has gave me anything new information wise. Like we have seen the rumbling.
That's the thing. I didn't even think that when they say don't look at the intro, I didn't think that we're gonna see somebody dying and something that we didn't know. But
like imagine if you see Levi like in this intro. Imagine you see Levi the same way we saw Erwin just like going to the dead people.
We haven't seen Levi in the intro. I'm not 100% sure because I don't remember Levi in the intro.
I mean, but honestly, I remember. I know. I just remember. Honestly, I remember Eren and I remember Mikasa, but I kind of like. Did you see John?
I remember. John is not as important, I think.
In my heart, he is.
I maybe remember Ellie. I don't know if I'm true. That's why I want to watch the intro to see if I saw Ellie. I mean, it's not I'm not surprised.
That's not like a spoiler. That's like Annie has to wake at some point.
In my opinion, something to hype me up, you know? Because like I couldn't be more excited.
God, when you guessed, I thought you like realized something. I was like, what did you see that I didn't see? But see, it didn't look like Annie to me at that point.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Annie, but like in my opinion, at that point it looked like Annie, and can't wait. How she's gonna feel when she finds out where we are at this moment? Surprise, let's say, and I'm very excited about that.
To my cocoon.
Honestly,
I will
that's
go
what
back.
I would do.
I will see it wake me up when you all figured your shit out, because I don't want to be a part of this. That's how I would react here. The intro was stunning. That looked beautiful.
I mean, the outro as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, but let me just talk about the intro right now, because the outro is traumatic. The intro looked stunning. I thought the music was so good. I haven't
told us
seen
not
anything.
to watch it once, and now we're gonna.
We're not gonna pause it. We're not gonna pause it. But like, we're gonna be seeing this intro.
Yeah, for 12 times. So.
But this is reminding me of intro for the second intro. Remember when we saw Titans walking? The same thing.
Yeah,
that is Annie. I mean,
that was Annie as well. That was Annie as well. It's a Titan in Titan form. Oh my fucking god.
That was good. God, when you go to Eren as a child and Eren now, why would you do that to me? Oof, that was fucking good. That was so good.
Do you know why I didn't see the intro?
I get Levi, yeah. But again, that doesn't have to mean... It was mostly like Eren, Mikasa, Armin, like we saw... I mean, that could be a thing that I want to keep, like... Again, they're not gonna kill him just like this.
No, they're not.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
sure.
it's like...
But like, what if they don't kill him like that, but he dies in like 3 episodes? Or something. I would be shocked, honestly.
I don't know.
That would be horrible. I would hate that.
And the ending...
Yeah, that's Eren. Like,
This is where he killed the guys.
Mikasa's people who captured
I mean, he does have a scarf. Like, when have we ever seen him with a scarf?
That's what I thought
Except that
immediately
one
when I
moment,
saw him. And he's giving Mikasa
I don't want to talk about the scarf turning into a bird. The bird just has to represent freedom. That's all. There's nothing else the birds could possibly represent.
Definitely not spies. Oh my god, bird captured in the cave.
This was such a great visual. Like, he under a dome, he's stuck. He's like a cage, and it's suddenly just this. This is the saddest thing I've seen in my life. This is so sad. They're like, what is this place?
That's like it's been.
It looks like a fairy tale.
No, it doesn't. It looks like his hometown that's
destroyed.
been not only destroyed. Like you see the. Grass is growing because nobody's living there anymore. Like, it's abandoned place.
That was beautiful. Yeah, the intro, I mean, the only thing that was there that like I saw that was like, I guess a spoiler, let's say, is the rumbling, but again, that's a thing that confidence is gonna happen. That reminded me, like the showing of the rumbling just reminds me of the Titans that we saw in the opening of the season 2. Remember? Like, it was kind of the same walking. Like, that looked very similar to me. Okay, well, the show opened, the episode opened with us seeing Zeke and Levi, I guess, and to like I guess continue on with Levi, he does look fucking dead. Yeah. Like, he does look dead, but at the same time, I don't think the show would just kill him off like that. No way. Know, there's no way he just like explode. Like, if he dies now from this, he has to at least get some like last words to Hanji or something and then pass away.
I'm 100% sure he's not dying. I'm 100% sure he's killing Zeke at the end of the show. There is no going around that, in my opinion. If it does, I'm gonna be so fucking angry. If Levi dies like this, I would be so fucking pissed, honestly. Pretty positive that Hanji was maybe lying at that point. Maybe. I mean, she did escape with him and saved him from Flock. She didn't let Flock touch him.
But like, I mean, also she would have like, even if he was dead, she would have still carried his body because he's his friend. But like, I don't think he's like that, because I think the show maybe because Flock was like, let me check, you know. Yeah. So that made me think like there is a pulse. Yeah. And maybe only like Hanji was lying about there not being a pulse because they wanted to kill him. Like that guy said, let me put a bullet through his head. Yeah. So I feel like he is alive, but I just don't know how he recovers because these are serious injuries. I guess we'll see, but I think he's alive so far. And then we had Zeke, who was in the stomach of the Titan, and then we saw him in, what is he called? The path? The paths? The paths, yeah. I think that's the like coordinate. And coordinate has paths and stuff like that. We saw that image for a million times. Like and even in the intro, you have the tree with many like grana branches. So like, I honestly think that's what's happening. And I think we saw a mirror
there as well with him. I think because we saw a girl.
Oh, you think
that is,
yeah? I mean, because we saw this. I think we were watching episode 15 or 16, one or the other.
Yeah.
Like I didn't necessarily catch it or didn't think
Yeah,
about it while
yeah,
watching.
I
but
mean, you
while
told
editing,
me when you edited.
while editing, I was
you-
like, who the fuck is this
there was a
blonde girl?
blonde
And
girl.
I thought for a second, I thought potentially that could be Historia's child. Because like that he sees that who's gonna inherit his titan. I thought that for a second.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I
don't
I
think
thought that,
so.
but like I think
Yeah,
now
now
this,
I think this
seems
is-
like it's possibly Ymir.
Yeah.
Because she's
yeah,
there.
I definitely do believe that he went in a Titan and somehow that
Transported.
transport him to Corden or something like that. I don't know
Yeah.
how that's happening. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And Ymir was there in the Corden
And she
healed,
was, like,
she
healing
healed
him.
Yeah, she healed him
Because his legs were. I mean, Leroy like, kept cutting off his legs, right? And so like she was healing his legs. And
I
he
mean, when
was
I saw her
there-
for a second, I thought, is this Historia? But then I thought, no.
yeah, that possibly could be Ymir. That's still that whole thing, that whole concept is kind of very abstract and a mystery. Like
I mean,
I just don't. I
I
can't.
don't think
I
we'll
can't
ever
possibly
be
make
able
ever
to
guesses about
complete-
that
No, I don't
because
think. Do you think we'll ever have a concrete answer that you can completely understand how that works?
Oh no,
I don't think so.
No,
because
it's
I don't
like
think
it's like
that's
you tell like
possible.
you saying like, are we ever gonna get a concrete answer about like the universe and like
Yeah,
how it happened? Like I just don't think that's happening.
I mean, just times works differently.
Yeah.
I mean, how the first attack Eren Yeager knew about,
Yeah,
like,
it's a complicated thing. Like what we know is that the coordinate like connects them all.
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
every single Titan.
yeah, so like
That's
that-
why
that-
he got into one Titan and like somehow.
Yeah,
that
and
killed
that's how Eren is like gonna be able to control them because like it's all
mean,
they're all like
He
connected.
even went. Well, yeah. Did he got into Titan completely naked? Yeah. Okay. It doesn't matter.
Did he go into
I
the
don't
Titan
know.
completely naked?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so actually.
Wh-
I mean, I
maybe
don't know.
I honestly don't remember.
Me neither,
but
but like
that's why I thought like he went completely naked because he was basically like reborn. Like
yeah, I thought
Ymir saved him. And stuff
same.
like
I
that.
thought like when he exit, like that
Everybody
scene.
looked at him like a god. Like they're looking
Yeah,
at
that
the
scene.
god.
I thought I was about to say this is fucking Jesus on the resurrected because it did seem
seemed
like
like that, yeah.
it did seem like a scene of like being reborn somehow. I have no idea where we're going with that. I just don't know what's gonna happen here now and like because now we have seen I guess Ymir because like who else could it be in the thing? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Like
think so,
Ymir is the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing that started this, I think. So I wonder if we're gonna just continue seeing more of her. Has Eren seen her?
Maybe we're gonna see. Yeah, I think Eren has seen her probably.
How would he have seen
Why
her,
not?
technically?
How does he dream
No, no, no.
before he in the first episode he
No,
heard
but
that-
like my question is, he is the founding titan. Like, could he? How do you go into the coordinate or the path? How do you go into it? Because now Zeke went into it by going to the stomach of the thing and like possibly just like being on the brink of death.
You don't
So like
think it
he's
can
kind of
be
being
in a
resurrected.
mind?
Well, I mean, I don't think like we also saw Ymir being there. Like when
when she was
when she went back to being human,
Human,
right?
yeah.
That's when we saw her. That's the first time that we saw the things. Like the,
I don't
the
know
stars
if there
and
is
everything,
like
the paths, I
I
guess.
don't know if there is like you only have like one or two concrete ways that you can go into coordinate or feel the coordinate. We also saw the coordinate before that. I think we saw it a
Maybe
few
just by
times
maybe you're there
so
when
far.
you're like reborn. Or like because
You have to be-
Ymir
you
is
think-
kind of
okay,
reborn by becoming
then it
this
has
and
to
this,
be like
and
that.
but like also Eren is a founding titan, so like
In my
he could be
opinion, yeah.
connected. He should be connected
honestly,
more
I
to
think
it.
I think there is a possibility that he was connected. I think there is a possibility that he knows about it, and that maybe even that, because he knows how that all began, maybe even that helped him figure out what he
He's
like
supposed to
his
do.
heart, what he has to do, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe
I get
that's a thing that also led him to that.
it. And then we went to where we left off in the previous episode. Eren against Reiner. I already don't know about it.
I mean, I said what I said about that scene. The entire scene, I was just like, please just turn around and walk away from each other. Please just stop punching each other.
But there were so many
Hated
good scenes.
yeah, but like hated to see everything about that, honestly.
But like, I love the way that they parallel Reiner and Eren, because like when Reiner was coming from the plane, like you saw his arm being open, it was cut, and like I just remembered Eren to him showing the cut arm. Like I thought it was like I thought it was a parallel when they are fighting. Like it's just so personal. Like seeing how Reiner is like looking down at him, it's just so personal between the two of them. And my favorite part, I think, in that fight was when Raynor was telling Eren just like stop. What exact words did he use? Because it made me emotional for a second. I have to check.
Well, basically, he said
He
something
said like just rest now. Something along those lines.
No, he basically said we have to rest and you have to rest.
have to
Something like that. He basically first said like we all have to rest, then he said you as well, basically.
Yeah, that's also the way I think they can relate. Just because we know how much Raynor also needs to rest and how much he wants to be able to just lay down and die, basically. And so when he told that to Eren, I was very emotional because it was like he feels that there's pain there. Like I just think it's very easy to understand how we're here where we're at.
I definitely believe those. I mean, we figured that out through the previous part of the season. Like those two really understand each other now completely.
Yeah, but they just happen to be on opposite sides. Everyone suffered enough already.
You suffered
enough.
Yeah.
You've suffered enough already.
Yeah.
Oh. Oof.
Yeah, that part.
That's tough. A lot of the times during the fight, everyone was just like waiting for Eren to lose because it is a losing battle, kind of. It's. I mean, it does seem on surface level, let's say, that he is outnumbered because he has like 3 titans who are fighting against him. But he
also have few titans.
He does have a few titans, and I just think at the end of the day, they don't actually stand a chance against Eren.
That's what I wanted to say.
I just don't
like
think
even in that moment, like it looks like it's a losing battle. Everybody
expects Eren to lose.
But like
even what's her name?
Like well, the thing is, I think our guy's gonna help him now in the next episode. So like basically, like the show shows that he is losing. You know, and that he would lose if our guys, let's say, didn't come and save him. When they were saying that, I was like, he could beat you right now.
Yeah.
Like he could easily just. I don't know if it's just in my mind, but like he was fighting Rhino for so long.
We're not about to switch it 4 seasons.
Exactly, for so long. But in my mind, if he wanted, he could just immediately with Warhammer Titan just like kick him and take the Titan away from him. But like maybe that's just in my mind. Maybe it's not that.
I'm thinking that's like, I mean, he was hurt at the point where he was just like starting to release the thing. So like I don't know.
Like does he have to be hurt? I thought he could do it like whenever he wants to.
I mean, he can do it whenever he can do it whenever he wants to, but like I don't know how well he can control where the
well, I think pretty well because
know.
like I think pretty well.
Anyways, the point is like I even outnumbered, it's just very hard to take Eren down. He might need the help of our guys just because he is getting hit on many fronts.
Well, now he's at a losing point, honestly. But like in the beginning.
I wanna, before we go to our guys, I guess I wanna say I also loved the scene between Gavi and Magat. I think that's what his name. General Magat, not Commander anymore. What a rarity to see a Marley. A Marley care. I mean, we have seen this before, but he really cares about the Eldians. I mean, again, I think he's of the mindset of like he cares about the people that he cares about. Doesn't matter if they're Marleys, if they're Eldians or whatever. And like he is also a person who's done like awful things. He is not cold, he is not heartless. I really like him. I just think he's really great, and it always makes me emotional how much he cares about them. And even like he said, we're taking revenge for Liberio, which is the place where Eldians live. Like we're taking revenge for those people who have.
He even said we're not just fighting for Marleys at this point. We're fighting for all of us.
We're fighting for the entire world because Eren is our enemy, and he said that Willie died for this thing to happen, and like that they need a hero to reappear, heroes. And I think and like. We saw Raynor technically being the hero, but I'm like thinking, you need a hero, but do you also need an enemy?
Willie did make
Eren the enemy.
The enemy. So like,
I mean, when you think about it, Eren and Willie had the same plan technically. Like Willie wanted the world to unite against the common enemy, which is Eren, and Eren also wants the world to unite behind the common enemy, which is him. And so I thought it was interesting when they said like the world needs a hero, but does it also just need a villain? Which is Eren. And I don't know how this battle goes because, I mean, the Marleys are here and they're doing a lot of damage. Like, the amount of soldiers that we have seen just plop down and die, like, constantly. Like, Marleys kill the Eldians here, then Eldians shoot the Marleys, and they just keep dropping left and right. And this is what the entire show has been about. Just like
Exactly,
the constant revenge, just like
to
the
me
constant...
it was horrible to watch the
It was
entire
awful to
episode, and I
watch.
think that's gonna be the whole season.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That honestly, I expect that to be the whole season, like, because like we were at the last point, and there is a huge battle to be led. So like, I'm not gonna root for anybody. Like, I'm gonna be so shocked by what I'm seeing, honestly.
Yeah, because the Marleys now had to come in very low numbers. Didn't they say they had like 500 soldiers or something, which is very low. Because I mean they have no outside help, because it would take 6 months for everyone to gather, and they don't have time, simply just because if Eren and Zeke come into contact, it's kind of game over. And so they really, when you think about it, they had no options. And this is a very dangerous situation for them to be in, because they're the ones that are in enemy territory with low numbers, I think. I mean, they are holding their own, it looks like, but I don't know how long they can hold off for.
Until our guys come and save Eren.
Yeah, our guys come and save Eren, and then what?
I don't know.
At this point, they do have to protect, like, even if you don't agree with Eren and like what you think is his plan, like the euthanization, even if you don't agree with it, if you lose Eren, there is nothing to stop the Marleys from doing extinction.
I mean, that's exactly the thing that, like, I mean, even before that, in the beginning of the season, when Eren was going around and doing his plan and like listening to spying to the Marleys and Eldians on Libero and stuff like that, like even then they came to save him, even though they didn't know his plan, because like without him they don't have anything and they lose. So like even in this situation, like, but at the same time I completely understood what Connie meant when he was being so angry and emotional.
I adore Connie.
Yeah, me too.
Connie
honestly.
is just
human in my opinion.
Yeah, and he's so led by his emotions as well. He's just like, I can't handle being betrayed again. Like every time, like I remember. Oh God, it makes me emotional. But I remember like when Bert and Rainer, like when we found out that they betrayed him, and he's like standing on Bert, and he's like really like he was so. Everyone else was mad, but he like wanted the explanation. He was so hurt. Yeah, he was so hurt by this because for him they're his family.
And even in this episode, he just started naming all the people that betrayed him, that he felt betrayed by, and he was like, "I can't do this again. Honestly, I can't do this again."
My poor boy.
And was he the one who said like what's the point without like being having children and like
I mean he said
continuing
to
our
race
I
basically guess. He said something along the lines of like I want
the point of living like
if we're just gonna die off.
And honestly exactly, and honestly that was, I completely understood where and he was like, why should I save Eren when his plan is that, when his plan is to stop us from existing and from living and from being happy and all of that, you know.
I think Connie had a very human emotion.
Exactly. I just love that scene, honestly. I think
Connie is very true. Connie is very true to his character, and I love who he is as a person.
He's in every scene. I feel like I love him more and more.
Yeah.
I love that he is not always reasonable, but at the same time I can always understand his emotions.
He has not crossed the line. Like even when he has never touched Gabby. Like Gabby has killed his family. He has never even like, there was not a thought to like touch Gabby. Like Connie is like the best of us, honestly. And like speaking of the best of us, Armin, very early on we have now realized, I mean they have told us why he was laughing, what he thinks of Eren's plan, and that he was laughing just because then he realized this is not Eren's plan. Like
he is very reasonable.
yeah. Which is honestly a hard task to achieve when someone is this close to you.
And it's not like that. Yeah. And when someone who was that close to you, and
because it's very hard to then be objective, like to objectively be able to view a situation if a person you love the most in this world has kind of like betrayed you.
Exactly. And he said, I thought I knew Eren completely. I thought I knew him better than Mikasa. Even better than Mikasa did. I thought I knew everything, and now I have no idea what he's doing. I have no idea why he is doing all of stuff, why he's killing so many people, why he's making us kill so many people. But still, at that point, when he was able to even after Eren saying all those mean things to Mikasa and even after Eren beat him up, he was able to sit quietly with his thoughts and figure out that there is no scenario in which one this is Eren's plan.
Yeah, and again, you do know him better than everyone else, basically there, and so that wouldn't be his plan, because I mean everything that Eren has said so far in the show would go against that. So I love that very early on the show kind of vocalized that, and he's the one that said it. I love that he said to everyone, guys, it's Eren.
I think that's
however lost
heartbreaking.
we are now, however much we don't know him, he's still Eren. There's no way this is his plan. But the thing is, you don't know his plan actually. None of us technically do know his plan, and what that plan is gonna entail, and if it's gonna be let's say much worse than what is worse than.
There is nothing worse than killing that many people. So I think we prepared for the worst case scenario.
But the thing is, the worst case scenario is happening because
exactly,
technically euthanization is just, it's awful, but let's say it's a more humane way, you just let people die off. And what Eren is gonna do is gonna just people are gonna die immediately.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Technically,
if he did euthanization, I don't think that would solve anything in my opinion. But I don't think what he's gonna do. I think many more people are gonna die than just people in paradise. Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So technically, in my opinion, whatever he's doing, it's gonna be worst case scenario. So if it's not gonna be worst case, if it doesn't happen, it can be worse than this,
Yeah.
Technically.
But again, I just think that there is maybe no other option in the worst case scenario, because I don't think Eren would be doing this unless he thought that there was nothing else to do.
Worst option for our people or for generally people? Because I think this is
a different thing,
exactly, because he's doing this for our guys.
He is doing this
for Mikasa army. He's not doing this for the world,
Yeah.
in my opinion, because there is no case scenario where killing so many people in the whole world that is the best plan, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So this is the
best case scenario for Armin and Mikasa.
Exactly, and maybe paradise people. Even though I love the second that Armin said what Eren is doing is, in my opinion now, when I think about the best case scenario, if it would, maybe it wouldn't work, but that's leaving other people to deal again with the same problems. He was he's gonna use the rumbling to scare off the
and he
people.
said that we would be safe for, let's say, 50 years.
Yeah, which is technically, I think, true.
Technically it is.
Yeah.
Yes, but we're not doing that.
I mean, I don't think that. I
don't think so, because there will be no point
no.
in killing these many people to achieve that.
No,
so there's something else.
I'm 100% sure we're not doing that. But it's again, Armin's in my opinion, optimistic view that we are doing that. That all Eren wants to do is just scare off people.
Yeah, because it is still his choice what he does with the power. When he touches Zeke has no question in this.
Yeah.
And so of course he would need Zeke to believe him that Eren would do what Zeke wants him to do, because otherwise Zeke would just be no, and so that's a problem. So Eren needs Zeke on his side, let's say, and so when he touches him and uses the power, he can do whatever he wants. And if he starts the rumbling
before him, that's why every single founding titan did what he did. That's why every single founding titan kept his people inside the walls, and he knew that we're safe for some time, because that was with the rumbling we can destroy the entire world and nobody's gonna be there to touch us,
Okay. I mean, yes. I don't.
So if Eren would do that, he would just leave that problem to the other generation to continue doing that. That's just how everything would function,
Yeah.
But also I want to say that I completely understand why Mikasa is also where she is, because she's hurt and she now doesn't. It's not that she doesn't trust Eren, either she doesn't trust herself anymore. She what Eren told her, she still has a will to fight for Eren, to save Eren, but she doesn't know why she's doing it anymore, because everything Eren said
she has to really question herself, because at this point she thinks I love that Armin asked her what do you want to do, and she said I want to save him, but is it because I am like kind of obligated to?
Yeah.
It's a very hard position to be put in because she doesn't know if she could be rational.
Yeah.
Like she has to question everything,
Yeah.
how she's doing it, and like would she have done it if she was a necromancer? And girl, like you would.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, like yes, you might have let's say like predispositions to want to protect
Yeah.
him, but like I don't think it would go to the point where you would step over some fucking morals.
Yeah.
I don't think the Ackerman thing necessarily works to such an extent.
The only
I just think it
part-
gives you like, let's say, more inclinations
Yeah,
to save
yeah.
this one particular person. You still have free will.
Yeah, well,
I
yeah,
believe that.
Yeah, she is so used to only protecting him that when Armin was fighting because of her, she still wanted to stop Armin from touching her.
Yeah. I just thought that was such a great scene, and she keeps holding the scarf like it's never around her neck at this point, and oh my god, the
But
fucking
she can't
scarf.
throw it away.
I don't know. Like the scarf is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I'm gonna stop wearing scarves, honestly.
Because you wore scarves.
Well, I'm never gonna.
I don't think you ever had a scarf.
See, I knew always that this is gonna be. I have seen the future. I just know that I wanna see scarves.
The coordinate
I
has
have been at the
told
coordinate.
you
Yeah.
already. What an amazing episode, honestly.
Yeah, and about the ending, I guess there was this part in the ending where Eren's scarf flies away, basically, because it turns into a bird and it flies away, and then the bird is being held by the dome. I'm like,
And then
just like
he's inside of the
metaphorically.
dome.
Yeah, but then
And
the dome disappears.
The dome disappears, and he's in the field, and in
yeah.
his town that like is now basically a ghost town, like nobody's is like abandoned town. And after that, he's still again in the field, and like he disappears like from the
in the flames.
In the flames, yeah.
And he flies off. So like basically, what I'm getting from that metaphorically would be like Eren, fighting for all this, and then finally, let's say, being able to be free by dying. Like that's what I get from this. Just like he dies, and so like he can rest. It's sort of like sort of like what Trainer told him, like you have suffered enough, and like so he suffers, and then at that moment, like death then comes as salvation, I guess. I cannot believe we have to wait a week.
We now have to wait a week for every single episode, which is horrible.
I can't wait to edit this. To watch it again.
Again, yeah.
I just want to watch it again.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.